Over 170 episodes of Gintama. What am I doing with my life? Well, whatever it is, it's evidently going quite well. Because Gintama has imparted so many life lessons on me. Granted, almost half of them surround etiquette around the bathroom. And what you should do if you found yourself handcuffed to another man. But I am sure that in the years to come, there is going to be a few more little stories it has to tell, a few more moral, ethical, personal questions that need answers. And so once again, we turn ever more to Gintama. Either that, or this lockdown has officially driven me insane. No pre-intro idiocy. Nope, just leave that for the main episode. Well, it is good to see that Tama is back to her usual self. Which characters are left to be worked on, other than the green flower? Why am I blanking on the word? The flower seller, the botanist, and maybe once again revisiting Katsura, since we haven't really spent much time with him recently. And the less said about Prince Baka, the better. And despite this OP not being my favourite, I don't think it's even in like the top 3, 5, whatever. It's Gintama, so it's still going to be enjoyable. What was that? Was that a Elizabeth with jaundice behind him? Naraba. Yep, that's the kind of sound effect I would make. I'm not understanding that reference there. Oh, good. I thought there was a high-pitched whistling in the recording, but no, it's just in my ears. I have had the luxury of walking my parents' dogs. And yeah, I don't want to imagine it with Sadaharu. I don't think that egg properly hatched. Wait, is Katsura giving him some pet advice? Elizabeth? Is Elizabeth going through like a chrysalis stage where she's evolving to the next whatever it is in the species? Or just an angsty teen playing on the handhold? That as well. American joke. Yeah, what part of it? Oh, fucking Nintendo TS. Ugh. How is it Russianized, though? What makes it Russianized compared to Elizabeth? But the fact that Elizabeth is having a parfait as well, obviously can't be all bad. But they haven't even finished. Okay. Even if it was meant as goodwill, that was okay. Yeah, the close shave, please. The rather pert and defined buttocks there of pseudo Elizabeth. So, ability to speak fluent Japanese, even though he is using a Bentendo, but can't use chopsticks. Don't bring up questions like that, Shinpachi. Shinpachi has. Yeah, I was about to actually reference this scene. Elizabeth put a lot on the line to help them. That has nothing to do with Elizabeth. Rather than waking up Catullus to this not being Elizabeth, why don't you actually find out what's happened to Elizabeth? They're really not trying anymore with their costumes, are they? Why does Shinpachi look like a ringmaster that fell into a vat of mustard? I'll actually agree with you with that one. I'm not sure about Kagura's fashion sense, though. Isn't he still meant to be keeping somewhat low profile? Is that a driver's license? What's with the 3 different card? Why was she pocketing that one? Yeah, he asked for ID, not cards of places they frequent. Okay. Russia. Okay, there might have been some Cyrillic alphabet on there. Yeah, actually. Oh, Elizabeth! You've learned Russian. This is amazing. I never knew you were so brilliant. You're not actually gonna realize it's not Elizabeth. It's too early in the episode. See. Far too soon for them to have those self-satisfied face emotions. That was a sentence. Finally, it's acknowledged. How much do they have to spend on signs? Why don't you just get one which is, wipe clean and a whiteboard marker? Or he's incredibly, in the realm of denial. Any chance to dress up as a woman? Oh, I'm surprised. He hasn't. What a weird offer. Well, let's not be too hasty. I wasn't totally wrong. What the hell was Kagura got on her face? But also, Shinpachi, he just loves it at this point. That is one of the fakest laughs I've heard. Oh, customer, that was so funny. Mm. Their definition of great really has fallen. Even though it looks like it's working. Yeah, he doesn't have time to be so frivolous. Using quite a bit of funds in this, I guess. Is this because it's a Russianized version? Not that I want to have any disparaging comments about the Russians. Oh, and rather than admit that it wasn't Elizabeth, he would still rather believe it's him. His perspective on the issue is wrong. Hmm. Who's paying for this? That's the bit that she was interested in. Oh, okay then. Oh, well, if you're offering. So, we've been friends for a long time. Okay, Gintoki drinking, Kagura eating. How does singing into a hand towel make good use of the money? Did they just take RPG to the face? Ooh, someone wasn't happy. It's Rambo, Elizabeth. Seems to have gone through quite a beating. And Kazuha completely missed out on everything that happened. So, such a heartfelt reuniting. The fact that he didn't realise that Elizabeth has been missing and has been replaced by Imposter. Shoot him. He doesn't get away scot-free. Yep, there we go. It was deserved, let's be honest. Oh! We're getting one of these episodes where they completely change things up. Is this a first-person one? So why was he in the cupboard? Oh. What was with the little? Yeah, I don't think you can get across your words quite so well. Please don't tell me they're doing a body swap episode. And sure, you've got some peripheral vision. You can see down. You can see what the staff are out of ideas. Sorry, just to disturb myself. Not really a conversation or sentence many people say. Could be worse. The good thing about this situation is that now he has a reason and he can get away with a lot of things. The problem, what's his body? Oh, it is Sadaharu. Flexible. No. No. Fucking toilet humor. That's what got me. I think what was funny about that was the look of horror and the pause and the just everything just stopped. Well, until you swap bodies, you don't realise just how much pets actually sleep during the day. Oh. Well, actually, no. This is exactly how he usually acts. If it was a cast of people who, other than these lot, they might actually realise what that. Hmm. You're a grown man. Fair assessment. That's not usually something that you have to defend. Sadaharu. Shinpachi, being the straight man, should be able to realise something is off, but because that wouldn't be funny. Oh, that was a look of sheer disappointment. I don't think it's contagious. Well, actually, swapping bodies might be contagious. The thing is, you can't really punish him because then you're just hurting your own body. It Wow, you're gonna just go through a whole bunch of cliche trope methods to switch back. And now he's outside. Oh, what would make it worse is if everyone thinks this is a change for the better. Not shake. Oh my god. He's so well trained. Why is it Sadaharu behaves better in Gintoki's body than in his actual body? I don't think any of us really want to admit it, but yeah. Katsura's his day is going quite well. I can see this going very badly. Oh no. Don't say that. Don't give him the opportunity. They're not removable. Oh, yeah. She really has fallen from. Well, she didn't have grace to begin with, but. His appetite and taste hasn't changed. If this is going by usual Gintama rules, it's just going to end, and next week, no one's going to mention it. Oh. He's back in. Well, not inside of Haru's body. But who wakes up drinking? Hmm. You've swapped again. He's in the fucking classes. I don't want to see what Shinpachi does from his perspective. There were some things no one's meant. Huh. Maybe he is back to normal. I'm not sure anyone really wants to wear Gintoki on their face, though. I don't think it really helps with anyone's eyesight. He's not really that translucent. But that brings up another question. Are Shinpachi's glasses sentient? With a consciousness of themselves to be able to be switched? Or is that the true personality of Shinpachi as they keep trying to bring up? What the hell was this episode? A Elizabeth imposter and a Sadaharu mistake. As someone who used to almost always use the stairs instead of an elevator, and as a child possibly had the onset of a beginning of claustrophobia or something, I don't like the idea of having a trapped in an elevator episode. Although it may be better than seeing Gintoki shit himself. At least Sadaharu... Actually, how did Sadaharu disrobe and then put on his day clothes? Unless Gintoki, using dog paws and no opposable thumbs, somehow made it happen. That or the animators just really didn't want to draw Gintoki in soiled pyjamas all day. I mean, it's understandable, they're not paid that much. But if I'm ever replaced, I hope people realise that I have a complete lack of skills. So if I ever turn up and actually am good at something, you should be pretty quick on the uptake. But Elizabeth was definitely acceptably upset that Katsura couldn't see the difference, and in fact even convinced himself that it was fine. Not sure I agree with the destruction of property, but nonetheless an RPG works just as well. Now we all know that this is just another one of Gintama's dumb throwaway double episodes, which might mean we're coming around to another arc, or it could mean we're just spending more time with things we couldn't possibly have imagined. But whatever it is, I'm hoping that you're ready for it. Well, as ready as you can be for it. So if you enjoyed this episode, leave a like and a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel and you won't miss any future ones. Maybe. Get some rest though. You're probably definitely gonna need it. Gintama and all. I'll see you in the next one. If you want a better chance of waking up and seeing the world through my eyes, then consider joining onto my Patreon. I'm not saying that there's a high probability, or even if it's actually possible, but really, what's the harm? So, to Sal, Raywin, Electrican, Denman1997, Shiwan, Jennifer Rojas, Mecha, Stinsfire, Big Boy, Yuki, Ali, Shane, Dunlop, Dark Shadow 7899, and everyone else, please don't create too much of a mess.